Estate Militia Actual play. With Kennel barely clinging to life as his Overflow Track continues to flow over, the rest of the team takes a stroll through the wardrobe department. Improv gets herself an early Christmas present from a new friend. Horatio shows a little local team pride. Juliet goes on a happy shopping spree in an armory. And Kennel chokes on his own blood as a result of internal bleeding. Certainly the team will be able to make it to safety with all of those Knight Errant officers out of commission, right? It's time to begin episode 16. Get fragged, Oinkers.
Improv, whenever you flip on your deck, you immediately get a notification that you are being hacked.
All right, I'll toggle the deck off, and I'm going to radar pulse, because this dude's hiding somewhere, and I'm going to find him. I'm going to see through the walls. I'm going to find his ass.
Then I'm going to shoot him in the neck.
You actually cannot see him.
Okay. I can't see him in my part of the building. I will run to the other side of the building and do the same thing.
Still don't see him.
Oh, I guess he must have fled.
As you ping him, you notice that there is a hardened room
Oh, okay.
that everything is pinging off of.
Okay, all right. You stim patched Kennel? All right. Give me, grab another
Kennel's
bomb.
still out. Kennel is still out. That's the issue.
On Nova Coke.
He's in Overflow.
Yeah.
You have to heal the Overflow first.
Oh, okay. Well, we can stabilize him at the very least with the trauma. But otherwise, Juliet, Horatio, grab a bomb and follow me.
Okay.
Does anyone have a trauma patch? I just want to ask this now before you leave Kennel to die.
If somebody has
I have a trauma patch.
Oh, okay, even better.
I will use a trauma patch on him.
Okay. Just wanted to put that out there. Because if you run away now, there's a good chance he will bleed out.
Nope, I'll trauma patch him.
Okay, yeah. So Kennel goes from bleeding everywhere to his blood coagulating in the wound.
Now, since I also got hit with the stim patch, will that bring me up, or do I have to heal a box of physical before I can actually get up?
You have to heal a box of physical. You actually have to get out of your full full physical track to wake up.
I have this med kit. Should I use it?
No, look, he's stable for now. He's stable for now. We gotta go.
Okay.
I apologize for all the laughter. I just keep thinking that when I was designing his armor, I kept adding a drag handle, and I literally said the words, "What are the odds I'm going to get knocked out?" And I took the drag handle off of my armored jacket. So, apologies.
You should have let me run out first, man. I'm so sorry.
Kennel's having he's having a crisis. He thinks he violated his code of honor. So that was his atonement.
No, that's my job, is to get shot for you.
The explosive is successfully taped on there with a piece of metal that is able to direct it into the door.
I'm gonna call out that he should open the door. Hi. I know you're in there because I can see because I can see with the radar sensor. If you don't open the door, I'm gonna blow it in, and then we're gonna kill you. But if you open it now, I promise we'll just shoot you with gel rounds and take all your shit. But I mean, you're not gonna die. You're just gonna have a really bad headache.
A little slide opens up beside the door. It's like, honestly, I would rather just not get shot.
I mean, we can hit you, or I mean, we can just like black bag you and tie you up. But like, we got to keep you down while we take all your shit, But you're not gonna die, I promise. I'm not lying.
You're not lying?
No, I want his deck, and I'm gonna say I want your deck, and as well as everything else you have. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie up your legs and your hands, and put a bag over your head. You're just gonna lie there until your other dudes wake up, because not all of them are dead. They'll wake up in a bit.
Wait, you're gonna steal the deck?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I don't want to get fired for this. Let me erase the footage I have.
If you break the deck, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not gonna brick the deck. I don't want to die. I'm just gonna wipe the footage off the cameras. Say you did it.
Yeah, we'll feed you to sharks.
And yeah, just shoot me, okay? God,
yeah,
I feel
sure.
awful saying that. Just knock me out. Don't kill me, but knock me out.
Okay. Still reload with gel.
And he goes, all right, just give me a minute. And you hear him actually using AR. Like you hear the feedback and everything.
You have 10 seconds.
He's like, it's gonna take a minute. Hold on.
You don't have a minute.
Hold on.
10, 9.
Yeah, like right as you get to 1, the door slides open, and you see him still furiously typing out an AR. Like little dings are popping up.
I'm gonna point my gun out. I'm gonna say, last thing, where's the most valuable shit in this building, other than here?
That would probably be the stuff in the garage. There's also an armory with some urban brawl stuff. Really, some of us will probably get fired for, mostly the lieutenant. But, if you can get in there, it's yours. I can't hack into it. I don't have the authority, and I definitely will lose my job if that happens.
Okay.
Better
Fine.
shoot him before he goes back up.
Yep. Well, I mean, back is probably already coming. Board in an E zone. We got time.
Yeah, he's like, backup's on the way, but they're not going to put a priority on this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna shoot him in the face with the gel round.
Yeah, he just you break his nose, but he's not dead. He's obviously KE, but he's not as physically trained as everybody else has been, and he's not wearing the big heavy armor that they were.
Okay. So I mean, what do you guys think? Should we get Kennel up and then break that door to the armory and jack all their guns? That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, please.
You better, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's move fast though. I mean, backup's coming, like he said, it's gonna take a while. And when they roll out, I mean, you know how when when you were growing up and KE rolled past and it was 8 roadmasters.
Yeah, that's when we brought out the strikers. It was great.
Yeah, but it takes them a while to get that together. They don't just roll out normally. So I mean, we got a bit of time, but we still got to move.
It was like the 4th of June.
It was the cold, hot winter of 1986.
We'll get Kennel up then. We'll put the med kit on him. She opens the door.
And while Horatio's doing that, I'm gonna put a bomb on the armory door.
Okay.
Juliet, can you grab a bag?
Yeah, Juliet's just sort of smiling dreamily while following along behind Improv.
Grab some bags. We're gonna need them.
So Kennel, you are healed 3 boxes.
All right, so that's 3 boxes. So I am slightly less about to die.
I mean, you're not bleeding out, but you definitely have broken ribs, maybe a punctured lung.
I do worse than that to myself when I try to get up and stretch in the morning. It's fine. It's fine.
Probably a concussion.
But
anyway. Okay. You blow the door open. Depends on what you want to take, because there's technically 2 armory doors here.
Okay.
On one side, it has Seattle Screamers. Other side is the Washington Warlords.
Oh my god. Can we? Oh my god. Are there jerseys and shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. This is authentic gear, dude.
Yeah, this is full-blown Urban Brawl, authentic, full body armor.
Holy shit, jack all that shit. You know how much we can sell that for? This isn't even merchandise store shit, man. This is the actual team stuff.
Yeah, this is their straight-up gear.
Holy shit.
Y&T soft weave with Chem Seal, the whole 9 yards.
Oh yeah, jack all the Screamers stuff. If Kennel is awake, they'd be like, all right, before you pass out, help us cart all this shit down to our truck.
Mr. GM, am I awake?
Oh yeah, they used a stim patch on you already.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you're completely stable. You're not going to bleed out, at least within the next 4 hours.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, dude, this stuff, dude, you can sell this for so much. The actual gear.
Yeah, you could.
So since
just
the
break in and steal Tom Brady's gear,
Well, since the bag that had all of the bombs and grenades is suddenly much, much lighter, I will start loading as much stuff into the bag. And yeah, I have a lot of damage modifiers. Let me see what my dice pool is, and I'll start carrying.
No, home court.
Yeah, I think we'll avoid the Washington one because that'd be looting the Browns. Right?
Oh, we should blow it up anyway afterwards. That way they don't have stuff. Because if they win, then our stuff isn't worth as much.
I mean, it's all going to be replaced. Even Horatio would realize, this is all going to be replaced.
It's probably insured.
And there's also one more hardened room that says infirmary.
Ooh, I love tamping.
If you want to use a point of common sense, if you blow this up, if there's any sensitive instruments or anything, they're just going to be gone.
Do we have mini welders?
Yeah, I believe so.
She does. Yeah, Juliet does.
Oh, okay, well, let me throw that common sense for you. I was wondering if you were going to say if there's oxygen in here.
No, I mean, it's an infirmary, probably really expensive stuff in there. Very sensitive stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a mini welder, yeah, cut that shit open.
Mr. GM, how many lift and carry checks would you like for us to roll to clear out the armory? Well, all of the Screamers gear, the Urban Brawl gear.
Urban Brawl gear, we'll say 2 for 2 of you.
Okay.
Because most of this stuff, it's going to be pretty collapsible, pretty mobile.
Well, I think we got that, Kennel.
Yeah, I've got a total of 5 hits so far on 2 checks.
I had just 3 on one check.
Give me one more.
I mean, it's not like Kennel's weak or anything. It's just he's trying not to, get spleen on the jerseys, and he doesn't want to get any bone on the helmets that he's taking. He's trying to be nice about it.
You're able to get down there. It takes both of you probably 2 or 3 minutes to go from top floor to bottom floor, well, to garage and get everything down there. Unless you want to take the lift, which is always a thing. That'd cut off a minute.
With the way my luck has been going, I'm so worried that the cable's just going to snap under troll-sized weight, and we'll just go plummeting to our death.
No, well, I'm not going to be that way.
Yeah, actually, given how injured Kennel is right now, he will happily take the lift to get down.
Oh, you look good, man. Don't worry about it.
Is red a
Was
good
Carrie
is
street
red a
strength?
good color on me? Ouch.
Yeah, it's the color of power.
Oh, I think I've lost about a gallon of power then.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get some red slushy from Stuffer Shack. Then you'll feel fine.
Whoever's cutting open the door, I'm going to need I think it's just agility.
Just carrying is pure strength, right? Or is it strength plus body?
Strength plus
Because,
body.
Strength plus
Okay.
body.
Yeah, Juliet's gonna be clearing out whatever armory they have in here. I'm sure there's something of that sort.
Yeah, I'll go into all of it here in just a minute.
Sure.
Mr. GM, basically
There's a
the mini
lot.
welder just has a base damage value of 25 when used to cut through a barrier.
Oh, okay.
7 hits. Should I do 2 or just 1?
No, that'll be fun. Who wants to cut into the infirmary if you're going into it?
I think Improv was handling that part since the other 3 of us were doing the heavy lifting over here, and
Yeah.
Improv's the only one who would really understand the stuff that was in that room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Improv, it's going to take you 2 tries to get into it, so 2 canisters.
Okay. Oh, do we each have a canister we can use?
I do.
I have one you can have.
Okay. Okay.
I'll mark mine on.
And would you make me a medicine check?
I do not have medicine,
Uh,
and you can't default on it, so it's expensive looking shit.
yeah, it's all very expensive. You don't know exactly what's what or how to disable it or take it off or turn it
Can I use
off.
hardware to see what looks like the most elaborate or expensive machinery, or like most complex?
You would know how to turn all of this stuff off and to unhook it to where it's able to be moved.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of hard to tell what's what because it's all the hard white plastic that everything that's medical is.
Can I see like anything? I mean, I wouldn't know what they are, but can I see things that would be like rapid infusers, stat scans, like all that kind of crap? I don't know what they are in character, but I mean, like little tools.
You would know. You would have a general idea of what
Okay.
would most likely be expensive and what you could just find anywhere. Like ignore most of the small tools. Get
Yeah.
the big heavy stuff.
Well, also, Mr. GM,
Well-
with Improv's knowledge of chemistry, is there any kind of equipment on the chemistry side, less medicine but more chemistry side, that she might recognize?
One thing I want to do is I want to take one bag and jack all the drugs and medical supplies we see here, because that shit's worth a lot of money in Redmond.
Make me an edge check real quick.
Sure.
Everybody or just Improv, sir?
Improv.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one thing that you have an idea for. You know it'd be something that you could move around. It'd be something fairly expensive. It just says AD 2077-M12 yada yada yada.
Okay. I would
And
ask. Sorry.
It has a lot of medical looking equipment inside it.
Okay. Well, I would tell Kennel. I know I'm not 100% sure what that thing does, but I'm pretty sure that's the most expensive thing here. If you grab that, I'm just gonna open these cabinets and steal all these drugs.
Okay, I'm not like I could do anything any worse than I've already done. So, sure.
And then I'm gonna try and clean out like the vials of whatever, like not stuff that we can use, but just like generic medical supplies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because oh man, you can sell that shit in Redmond.
Yeah, just to say the least.
The drugs are starting to get to him. Only got 1 hit on 11 dice. Oh god.
And we're just doing that thing where like in like the bank robber movies where they have the big duffel bag, they're just like carting all the money into it with their other arm. It's like ha 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 ha. Look at all this medical supplies. Ha ha ha.
Are you
Taking
doing
it all.
the little kid in the candy store with one bag underneath the shelf and the other one you're just running down the aisle with your arm knocking everything into the bag?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm just jacking everything.
Hey, I
Yeah.
found the needles. I look like a porcupine. Oh God, I have hepatitis now.
That's curable in the sixth world. It just costs an arm and a leg, eh?
Hey! Okay, so to be clear, we cleared out the urban brawl stuff. Was it mainly just like the uniform armor, or was it their weapons as well, Mr. GM?
I'll get to it as soon as you guys get out of here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. We jacked the
Like I said,
streamer's armory
there's a
and then a
lot
bunch
of stuff.
medical
I didn't. I honestly didn't expect you guys to get in here.
We did it.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Also, if you guys want to jack like all the comm links off the down KE dudes, might as
Yes.
well because we can resell those and they're easy to grab.
You're gonna have to do the hardware checks to change
yeah.
them
Yeah, I'm gonna need
and
it.
put them in.
First things first. I'm gonna need.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of those. I'm gonna be doing a lot of those over the next week. That's basically gonna be my downtime.
I need a hardware check for you to
Sure.
unhook the expensive thing. This is mostly movable, so like you can like throw a bunch of stuff in there and get it to the lift. But as far as like lifting it up into the bed, it's going to be pretty much impossible to do for you. Whatever this thing is, it actually has like some wheels that you're able to, like when you unplugged it, it raised up some to where they actually had wheels to where you can move this around. And as you guys begin loading all of this stuff,
We gotta get out of here for the cops
yeah,
show up.
you begin hearing a helicopter.
Oh god, we gotta go, guys! Like right now. The helicopter
let's
can't
go.
follow us too far because they'll get hit by a missile. But I mean, while it's here, you know.
And whoever's still out there in the atrium, you see a spotlight shine down inside.
Oh no, Horatio.
And just so you know, I'm not scaring you here. I rolled a 2 2s and a 1 on response time. So they got here in like 6 minutes.
All right.
Well, urban brawl is good money, so we're gonna start driving away. Get in, get
Yeah,
in.
the zone was increased to a B here.
Well, let's just go deeper into Redmond and get into those other zones as quickly as possible. Because if a KE chopper follows you in there, it's gonna eat a stinger. Because gangs have man pads now. It's fine.
Yeah, but they only have like 1 or 2 of those. You don't want to use them unless there's a KE chopper around.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like
Alright,
a piloting check for that?
I'm going to need a pilot sneaking if you want to try to get out of here quietly, or just a pilot groundcraft if you want to get out of here quickly.
Would the urban spec apply for sneak?
Normally it shouldn't. Normally it would be vehicle, but I'm going to allow it in this case.
If I can, I'll throw a little bit of leadership to help with this.
Yes, you can. No bonuses though, because
I'm down to 5 dice on it, so we'll give it a shot.
You need to steal me a control rig.
Hey, that's 1 hit. That's 1 extra dice. That works.
That feels good.
Nice.
No.
So as you begin
jeez.
pulling out of the garage, you begin making it around the side of the building. As the helicopter comes around the side, it sees you and begins to spin in your direction and level itself off. And you hear over a loudspeaker, "This is KE. Stop where you are and do not resist arrest."
Then we speed up.
Is it wireless on?
Maybe.
What kind of called shot is it? Actually, you know what?
Yes, it is.
Is this
What?
firewall?
It's firewalls an 8.
What modifier would it be to shoot at the cockpit?
Oh, I'm sorry, a 7. 7, not an 8. 7. That would just be a called shot.
-4 then.
Did we get an edge back for getting all that
yes.
stuff?
Yes, you did. You will have an edge back. Good call on that, Improv.
That's 50% of my edge pool back right there.
No, that's your entire edge pull back right there.
No, I was up to 3 edge.
Oh, that you only had 2.
No, remember after the second session we had, I did the boring thing and I bought edge 3.
Right.
I'm assuming that hack did not work.
They know you're trying to hack them, but depends on how they want to handle this.
Yeah. I mean, if they go wireless off, that helps us just as much as anything else as well.
Right. Yeah, they know you're trying to hack them. I mean, you can always attempt to brick it. The cyber combat rules are still the same.
Well, that's why I was trying to go for marks.
Dodge. Give me just a second.
That's nice. Oh,
Horatio, I need you to make me a pilot groundcraft check. I'm assuming you floor it and try to take off here, or do you stop and?
no, we're driving fast.
Okay, yeah, definitely need you to make a pilot groundcraft check here. Are you happy that I have no successes?
No, we'll edge that.
Improv.
Doesn't
You
work.
do. Yeah, you do receive feedback on this one because you missed.
That's fine. It only goes. I mean, this deck's not going to matter that much longer anyway. I have one more chance. One more. Can I do it? I got one chance, one opportunity. That's not bad.
Juliet, do you want to take another shot?
Oh, another shot? Okay, sure, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. This is kind of like cinematic moment. Improv, I'm guessing, is an AR flinging. What does it look like when Improv is in cyber combat?
I think when she's throwing things, she's throwing like crazy duct tapes of trying to get marks or like baling wire of mass-produced shitty jury-rigged wires, trying to web someone up. And then, as I said the last time, I think for her data spikes are tossing bombs at them.
So you're a giant bomb tossing bombs that also toss bombs.
Yes, bombs.
Amazing.
Bombs.
That one definitely hits.
Ooh, all right. Let me see what we got here. So that's that's 5
You're
net
edging it.
hits. All right. What was my base? 5, 7. Okay.
Darn it!
Yeah, almost hit Juliet.
Graze! Ah!
It's 13. If it soaks really, because it has to soak with device rating.
Juliet is down to 1 edge.
Wait, does it soak with firewall or just device rating?
Device rating plus firewall.
So yeah,
Okay. It took some though.
it took quite a bit. You see sparks flying out in certain areas. And Juliet, I believe you're still loaded with capsule rounds, by the way.
Is she? Yeah, sure.
Would
whatever.
the capsule round, since it was a grazing hit, possibly obscure the pilot's windscreen? Since Juliet did specifically state shooting for the cockpit.
Yes, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, it matters for emotional support.
As you guys are driving through Redmond, Horatio keeping it on the road without, wrecking everything. This KE helicopter following you as best it can. Horatio actually needs you to make me a dodge roll, please.
What is that? Regular dodge?
Unless you take full defense.
Oh, I will gladly take full defense.
Then add your intuition twice. Horatio, I need you to soak. Hold on, I gotta find the weapon.
It's a Steyr TMP, loaded with gel rounds.
I need you to roll the Gopher Soak versus 17p minus 6. As you all are trying to get away from this thing, it's flying over top of you, and you just hear a loud boom.
That's beastly.
It doesn't sound like a normal gunshot. It's just an echoing.
Oh, that hurts.
It's just a massive echo.
Oh, are we all dead?
What's the condition modifier on your Gopher? Or what's how
It
many
has-
boxes does it have?
But we're down. It has 12. If I'm
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's me. That's me. Is it the same for vehicles as it is for people?
No, vehicles actually have quite a bit more.
Gopher has 19 boxes.
Yeah. So that's where we're at.
So the Gopher it gets slammed to the side. The engine dies on you, Horatio, because its speed's only 3, right? Or what's its speed?
4.
So yeah, it still dies. It slams in against the side. The engine dies. I need you to make me a vehicle handling check. Threshold 3.
Well, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
Unless there's some way that we can help, I don't know how we can. If I can throw out like a last-second leadership to maybe get him some extra dice, I'll happily do that. But I don't know if there's anything else we can do.
Well, you haven't made an action. You haven't done anything here in a while, so I'll allow you to do that.
Okay. Here we go with 5 dice.
Time to pick up heavy weapons, Spook Hill.
Oh, well, I do have 1 edge. I could pre-edge this. Ooh. This feels kind of important. How about we pre-edge this for 1 whole extra die?
So roll a 1d6, Horatio.
I tried.
As you all are driving off, the round slams to the side of the vehicle. Doesn't destroy it. It mangles the front side of the Gopher. Horatio tries to keep it together, but the vehicle comes up on its side, turns almost 90 degrees, slams on its side, and slides eventually to a halt.
May we say that Juliet has had time to swap over to APS in this time?
Yes. Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine.
I'm still a little vague on how much she can do with cinematic mode.
Oh, we're about to jump into initiative once again. So
Okay.
could everyone roll me initiative, please? And I need everybody to soak 7p.
Is there any AP to that?
No, just straight 7p.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some of
Oh,
that.
jeez, that's one
Oh,
last edge
God,
going there.
Juliet. Wow. That's one hit
Yeah.
on 20. Oh, you have a greater than 6.
Oh, oops. Jeez, thanks for catching that. 1, 2.
That's 7.
Yeah,
three.
you didn't take anything.
Phew.
None of you took anything from the wreck here. The wasp has, if you've ever seen a little bird, or know what that is, it's a military helicopter, like the full glass front.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out to the side. The large cannon on one side doesn't seem to be firing, but on the other side, a machine gun opens up into all of you. This is suppressive fire. You can only keep 7 of those. No, 6 of those.
Ah, jeez.
Is this regular suppressive fire or enhanced?
Just regular.
So the option is either reaction plus edge or drop prone.
Yep.
I mean, there's no way to beat that reaction plus edge, so I guess I'm dropping prone as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, ditto. We're already in the truck anyway.
It begins unloading on you. It only keeps 6 of those, by the way. So it's not as bad as what it could be. It begins putting suppressive fire down on you guys, keeping you inside or around the vehicle. As it once again comes over the speaker, lay down your arms and get on the ground.
So it already has 6 boxes of matrix damage, right?
Yes.
Would I be able to make a hardware knowledge check to know how many boxes it likely has left?
Let me figure that out.
In the meantime, can
'Cause
Juliet also take the first physical action, fellas?
Yeah.
All right.
Because very soon I'm going to be smacking down spikes. Because let's see what else I'm going to do.
Yeah. In the meantime, Juliet will try to just make sure they can't kill us first.
Oh, if you could get their engine block, Juliet.
Oh
that
no,
would
I'm
be
getting rid of the
amazing.
suppression first. Thank you very much.
No, well, if the engine goes down, the suppression goes down.
True. But I need those 6 dice extra and even have a chance at the engine block.
Improv, if you can make me a software check.
Sure.
It's hard to know, but you know that most vehicles really don't have much of a matrix soak ability.
Yeah. So if I, that'll be 6, 8. That'll be 12 matrix. If I.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's a good
Well,
shot.
Yeah.
Whew.
You shoot. Whoever's driving it raises it up very quickly, but you can see that he's pushing the helicopter in order to do that as well as what he did. So whoever's next.
So I'm guessing that breaks the suppression, or no?
No.
Ah.
All right. Is anyone doing anything to try and take this?
Does
sorry.
the suppression stop if you move?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, so yeah, that yeah. I'm sorry. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. So yes, the suppression does end.
What is the call shot on an engine block?
Engine block is -4.
Nice.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
6 is
think it
the,
was
fuel
hub
tank and battery.
rolls. It was hub rolls that made it more difficult.
Well, I'm still going to vote like you have to do at least half the body in damage to the thing to drop it.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
You're rolling 108 dice.
0.108 dice.
He's rolling slightly over 10% of one die.
So yeah, you connect, but it's hitting off the underbelly of the helicopter.
Cosmetic damage.
So either Improv or Kennel.
All right. So at this point, there's basically no way that we're able to scratch this, right? From kind of from what we're seeing.
You can. It's just going to require a decent shot.
Okay. Well, one thing I can do is ask if anyone is very good at throwing and is capable of throwing something at that.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Nope.
I will try one more spike, and then if that doesn't work, next round begins the burns.jpg.
Actually, that's a great idea.
So you hit.
That's another 8.
You see a shower of sparks from this thing. The cockpit itself, despite the polarized view from up front, you see flashes coming off of it on the inside. It's still up, but it's definitely taken a lot of matrix damage.
Okay.
All right.
Then Kennel.
I will do my best to get Improv one more initiative. I'm going to do a rally. I believe in you guys. Not enough to give you one more initiative though.
Womp womp.
Yeah, Pickle's table don't like me no more.
Okay, so 2 of you can go.
Is that gunner still in view?
There is no gunner.
Ah.
Can I,
Oh, it was a pilot firing. Suppressive. Okay.
Can I ask one quick
Yeah.
question, Mr. Jam?
Go ahead.
You said the damage you were ruling for engine block was like half of the body or something.
Yes.
Okay. I guess. Okay. Well, I'm seeing the fact that these guys are working really hard trying to shoot this thing, and it seems to be really beefy. At the very least, if it gets shot down, I can try and jack some military grade gear off it, which might be helpful. So I guess at this point, I'm gonna smack a spike because it's gotta go down, or we're all gonna die.
You're just gonna smack down.
Yeah.
Okay. The sparking inside the cockpit just goes haywire. Well, whatever's happening, it's obvious that it's causing some sort of catastrophic malfunction as this thing begins spiraling out of control. And give me just a second to roll something. So it doesn't crash. it begins spiraling out of control, but the pilot seems to be able to get just enough control underneath it to guide it into a crash landing that doesn't seem to actually destroy the whole thing. But
What zone are we in right
there's
now?
a fire on the inside. You're in Brainhaven.
So we managed to get into an E zone.
You've always been in Brainhaven.
Okay. But sorry, are we out of the impromptu B zone?
Yes, you
Okay.
are.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
Are we going to go into cinematic mode again?
Yes.
The truck is utterly fucked, correct?
The engine just died. If you
Not-
flipped it back over, you could get it moving again with some repairs.
Okay.
It has a winch on it. Can we use the winch to pull it back and straighten it out?
Straighten what out?
Well, it has a winch on the back, right? So if we hook it to something and then winch it, would that straighten it?
Like would that pull it back?
you're
to the wheels?
meaning like pull it back up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, not a big deal.
Well, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Alright,
So
well then-
it gets righted back up. The engine
So-
is still dead.
Kennel will take the shotgun that he took from the cop and go along with Improv because he's done with this bullshit. He's done. Too many people have shot him today. He still feels like he's bleeding in his underwear. He's ready to bite a human. So he will go up with Improv, still doing his best to keep her behind him because she's tiny and smart and he's big and strong, or so he likes to believe. And when we get up to the helicopter, what do we see, Mr. GM?
The cockpit appears to be on fire. Like it's not like actively it's not like a car fire like where everything's actively burning, but you see like some small fires on the console.
Is there any way, is there an obvious handle to pop open the cockpit?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Kennel will, provided that Improv is not in the line of fire, he will pop open the cockpit and he will try to
Okay.
pull the pilot out.
What pilot?
Oh, there's nobody in it.
Get the cannon. I hope he died.
I think he burned up. What?
Doesn't matter. It was a drone. Just
Yeah,
if you
there
can steal
are
things.
no seats. There are no seats here.
Hardware. Is there anything easy to steal?
Probably take a couple of at least a minute or so in order to get anything off, but you could make a crack at it.
What's here then?
You could easily take the cannon. You could potentially take a machine gun.
Any missiles?
There are no missiles.
All right. The machine gun's not worth enough to bother staying here. I can try for the cannon, but I think we should probably just go because they're going to be sending more.
Would it be possible for Kennel to use either the mini welder or the crowbar to just cut the mount off for the machine gun and take that?
You would still have to make a check for it,
And you can't default on hardware, so that would be a negative.
but you have improv. Improv with what you were saying. Like I was assuming you were wanting to take it off properly.
Yeah, but again, we don't have time because if another helicopter shows up, we're going to die.
Well,
So-
you can cut it off. You can cut it off, but I'm going to need a hardware check, and if you fail it, you're just going to damage the thing.
Well, can we have Improv do the check to tell me where to cut it so she can get back to the truck to get it up and running?
That would require an instruction roll.
Did you just reference the one skill that nobody in the history of Shadowrun has ever taken?
Uh-huh.
Well then, Kennel will grab the machine gun and he will yank and pull on it a couple of times. And when it doesn't come off, he's just going to throw his hands up and he's going to start running back to the truck.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we just got to get this shit and get out of here.
Well, I can't get it jumped. Could you do that thing?
Do you mean to do a jury rigger mechanic?
Yep. With how much you guys seem to crash or steal vehicles, a shop, a
Great.
automotive shop would probably be a good idea. Oh boy, a glitch. So you get it up and running. The engine does come on, but I'm going to save this for later.
Sure.
Everything has gone horribly bad. Who would have thought being gangbangers in the Barrens and trying to hit KE would ever turn out like this?
I mean, to be fair, full-blown Shadowrunners probably would have had an issue with this.
Oh God. Seriously, I've been laughing through half of this session. Like this is I'm just imagining these Baron's rats just get so far over their head and having no idea how bad the situation is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So it's up and running, but it's making an odd smell, much like Kennel was up and running, but making an odd smell.
Yes.
Don't worry, little truck. I'll put a stim patch on you if you need it.
All right. Does the car at least work for now, though?
Yes, the car does work for now.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, man. We're not gonna live through other helicopters.
Kennel will take one of your bombs, and he'll just
Sure.
let you know if I see another one. I'm putting everything I have to throw this straight through that damn thing.
As you guys begin driving away, you do hear the sound of other helicopters.
Yeah.
Improv, I'm going to take 2 points of common sense here
Sure.
and say that you burned off the tags on all of the things.
Yeah. I was planning on doing that, but we were already in the chase sequence, so I had other considerations.
No, you're fine. That's why I'm like,
something like that very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. I just wanted to go ahead and just throw it out there just to keep you from having to roll a few dozen times.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
Frag'd, Oinkers.
Horatio, can I please get an etiquette check?
So there you go.
Oh, is that your etiquette check, the 6?
It's the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that works. So yeah, you guys are able to get all of your loot and booty and this amazing stuff back to where you're calling home currently.
So we're going back to the treehouse.
I assume so. Once
we get there, Kennel is he's not even going to help carry the stuff in. He's going to go straight inside, take off most of his armor, lay down in the bathtub. And the last thing he'll say is, "This way the blood will go down the drain," and he will pass out as the stim patch kicks out.
And Horatio, I think you called Dr. Q.
No.
We were discussing it. We hadn't quite decided yet at the time.
Since we trauma patched him, we'll wait till he wakes up before we call anyone. Because we're in like come down mode here.
So do you guys want to go through all of the stuff that you got? Because you got a lot of stuff.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Oh, man, yes. Can we donate karma to Improv?
I'll allow it if you guys really want to.
I will.
It's fine.
Oh, yes.
Mr. GM, question. Since I did technically violate my code of honor, is the burning the point of edge sufficient penalty, or am I going to take a karma hit as well?
You're going to lose 1 karma.
All right.
I like you, but not that much.
You gotta, sometimes it's not about miles. You just go by inches. You just try to do what you can do,
Okay, you have 13 full sets of the Seattle Screamers Urban Brawl uniforms.
With the team mostly alive and somewhat safe, they have finally discovered the reason for the invasion of the Redmond Barons that brought them together. The adventure continues next week at the same Soybat time, the same Soybat channel. Thanks for listening to the Fourth Estate Militia Actual Play.